to the live broadcast, Season 2, Episode 3. Today's topic: which do you prefer, Tupac or the notorious B.I.G? Let's get the Q&A set since we got a real thug life question. We're gonna give it the real thug life look. And I know this one should be good for all the hip hop fanatics around the world. This one should be good. We gonna definitely put that up there. We want to make sure everybody can see that. We don't want no discrepancies. We don't want nobody to not be able to see that, because this is the topic that is going to get really, really explosive. Welcome. Thank you for joining. As we got a real treat today. Today's topic is the infamous two East versus West showdown. Which do you prefer, Tupac or the notorious B.I.G? We're gonna see if the hip hop fans is up and active. Cause this one right here, this is definitely a rival for the ages that's been going on at least about what, 31 years now. Maybe a little longer, but definitely at least 30 years. This is a 30-year classic rivalry. Even though things is different today, but nonetheless, we gonna keep the spirits of the both of them alive today. Tupac and Big. Which one do you prefer? If you had it your way, East or West? Where you going? East or West? Thank you for being part of episode number 3. We in season 2. You know what I'm saying? Moving us along pretty good, which definitely indicates growth and work. But nonetheless, today's topic: where the hip hop fans at? Which do you prefer, Tupac or the notorious B.I.G? Y'all gonna slide on in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, because I know this should be definitely a good one. It's a classic battle for the ages. To which, if this was a versus, who would come out victorious? Cause I'm telling you, you look West Coast all day. If you ask me, West Coast all day. hmm One time for the West Coast. Let's get some hearts in the corner for the West Coast. They left me hanging. It must be some East Coast fans up in here. I don't know. They ain't got the memo yet. But today's topic. Dean from Eugene. You refuse to choose. Why is that, Dean? My good old pal, Dean from Eugene. I know it's a hard choice. I know it is. But if you was in the car right now, right? If you was in the car, you just got yourself together. You in the car. You about to go to the recreational store. You know what I'm saying? Which which song or which artist would you be putting on the MP3 player? Well, it does suck because you know the underlying truth of why they didn't live long is definitely it definitely sucks for that because yeah, you got to put all the pieces together. And when I finally was able to put all the pieces together, yeah, it does suck, Dean. I'm with you on that. But none the least, we got to make a choice, though. We got to make a choice whether you like both of them. You know what I'm saying? I know it's one you prefer over the other. So for all the hip hop fans out there right now, you know what I'm saying, as you looking at this up there, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't so hard, was it, Dean? That was not so hard, was it? I didn't think so. But okay, we got one for Tupac. Had to force it out of old Dean. He didn't wanna. He didn't wanna. I'm sorry, guys. He didn't wanna. So can we get some hearts in the corner for Dean making that choice?
Mm,
Cause I know it's gonna be a lot of Tupac votes. I hate to say it though, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? This is an equally balanced broadcast to where, we might be surprised and we might have the East Coast fans in the house. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some hearts in the corner for the East Coast.
maybe, but Tupac for the win.
Y'all already predicting Tupac for the win? Okay. We gonna stay on and see. We gonna stay on and see. Is Tupac gonna be victorious? Mrs. H say Tupac is gonna be victorious for the win, she said. So if you think Tupac is for the win, let's get some hearts in the corner. You know what I'm saying? If you on the train with Mrs. H, let's get some hearts in the corner. Tupac for the win. So far it's 1-0. We ain't got no East Coast fans in yet. Oh, I seen one heart. Don't be shy now. I know it's a couple of them. Ain't nothing wrong with it, cause I mean, we know if this was a versus battle for sure. Like, if you listen to the music, I think we'll know who will be victorious. But this is an open discussion. This is not necessarily just all about what I think. You know what I'm saying? It's more or less what you guys think too. So we looking to hear from you. Which do you prefer? If you in the car, you just got yourself together, and you had these two CDs or these two songs, which one you gonna play? That's gonna really make your day. Which one of these albums or which one of these artists' albums that you are going to choose?
Nonsense.
Cause yeah, I do got the next one though. If we gonna battle artists, I do got the next one. I think I can't even share it just yet, but I think I got the next one. But we gonna start with the two greats, and then we gonna work our way. Say changes is too powerful. Yeah, cause in that time, and you know what? And they have made changes from that time though. Like if you think about it now, like you know what I'm saying, the whole state. of music has changed from that time to today. It done went through many changes, but I guess that's really was just the way it is. I kid you not. Cause yeah, they did. You know what I'm saying? Tupac and Big left, and then you know what I'm saying. You had the snap music for a minute. Everybody had a white tee. Then they wanted to buy you a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of changes. Like a lot of stuff happened after the mid '90s. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff in the music business has happened. And the one that was there, a part of it all, he trying to get early release. The stuff they saying about him, that is crazy. You know, my man's, he um he was there through it all. Feel like he had something something to do with all of it as a whole because people do get that way. People do. People get that way. You know. What's up, Cash? Yeah, you the right one for this too. You the right one for this. What's up, Cash? Two of my homies up in here, okay? Okay, okay. What you got, Cash? I know you got it. Tupac all the way. Let's get some hearts in the corner for Tupac. 2-0. Let's get some hearts in the corner for Tupac. Man, what y'all on this morning? Dean probably on that Eugene. Cash, I would imagine you more like a purple haze type, without a doubt. But yeah, preference of artists for sure. Tupac or Notorious B.I.G. That's the topic of the day. You know what I'm saying? I think it's some Biggie fans gonna come up in here though. They probably gotta read the big word. Maybe I should have said Biggie. They probably would have popped that off. But they like Notorious B.I.G. They like, nigga, why you ain't just say Biggie? Because we want to represent right. We want to represent right. When you represent two icons like this, you want to make sure you represent right. You know, because I mean, big is good in its own route, but I think Biggie's music is more now that you know. I think those words held true that you nobody until somebody kills you. You know what I'm saying? I think those words really reign true with that scenario for him because when Pac was already rising, Biggie was trying to rise. And then what I'm saying, like in these times though, I think about it now, they put MC Hammer in the equation. Like Hammer? Too legit to quit? Man, look, in that time though, like, you know what I'm saying, when I mean, to be honest, Hammer and Pumps and the Bumps, man, look,
Bumps and a bumps killed his career. I'm sorry.
it did. And you probably knew it was in trouble when it was Pumps and the Bumps, but I don't know who idea it was to put Hammer in that G string. I don't know who idea it was, but it was not right. Cause yeah, Pumps and the Bumps, man. Look, that man, look. I don't know. See, yeah, but not to shy away, but yeah. So when Tupac was up in the '90s, you know what I'm saying, they associated Hammer with it too, for some kind of reason. Like I think with the whole Hammer was supposed to be on Death Row or whatever. Like I don't think it was really like the album sales per se, but Biggie was trying to rise though, and Pac was already rising, and then you got a sidekick who was trying to put together a music group, and he needed an artist, and it just got real shaky because being an adult, I understand what people would do now, and I really understand the design of the way people think to succeed. And you know what I'm saying? For all that has happened all those years ago, that's why you shouldn't play with baby oil today. Mm, yeah, I know. That was real. But, because, yeah, it was a slippery situation. You know what I'm saying? Even from when my man got robbed in the elevator, when he got shot 5 times and he took it and smiled, you know what I'm saying? It appeared to be a setup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's hard when you at the top. That's what no great leader will ever tell anyone, that it's hard when you at the top. You know what I'm saying? You selling 4 million records, and people are barely selling 100,000. You know what I'm saying? You selling 4 million records in a matter of months, and people are selling barely 100,000. Yeah, it's a problem. But yeah, Mr. Tupac, they put a target on his back. You know what I'm saying? And when he went to talking about that Death Row East, that's when they decided there he couldn't exist no more. But definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like it's 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 so much that when you put it all together, you be like, man, yeah, they was part. They were pawns of of a bigger game. And it is, if you live through that era, if you live through the '90s, you know what I'm saying. You understand full well. You know what I'm saying. If you live through the '90s, you know. But what you didn't know, that some villains were slipperier than others. That's what you didn't know. You didn't find that out till last year. Cause yeah, that nice guy act, you didn't really know that was an act. He's a full apex predator. Okay, Easton, you say Tupac. I see Tupac's ringing. And we get some hearts in the corner for Tupac because that's 3-0 so far. For all you guys who just joining, topic of the day: which do you prefer, Tupac or Notorious B.I.G, aka Biggie Smalls, aka Black Fang White, aka New York's self-proclaimed Don? I know y'all like that, didn't you? Let's get some likes on the top of that though, cause I just dropped that effortlessly. Yeah, we should get a couple likes on the top of that, cause that was entertaining. But for real, the entertainment business is definitely really risky. Like it's really risky. Like man, you'll be surprised if you go inside that back door what you might see. Cash, what? Carried what era? Biggie carried the era? Cash. You can't seriously feel like that, Cash. I got respect for Big as an artist, but we can't take it that far to say he carried the era. Cash. He was a part of an era. He didn't carry it. What? I'm curious to know how old you is, Cash. Cause you can't think he carried the era. Boy, Biggie was dead by his third album. Ouch. I mean, I understand what you really mean, though. He was a part of a good era, and you know what I'm saying. He dropped some good lyrics. Don't get me wrong,
Tupac?
Biggie.
Biggie? Yeah, he did, but
We can't take it that far though. I just can't. The good nature in me just can't take it that far. Cause I mean, I ain't gonna even say Tupac carried the era. They represented the era. Cause I mean, it was always somebody grinding. But man, to say that he carried that, that's wait a minute. We doing too much now. I still got much love for you though, homeboy. But oh, ouch. But yeah, the preference though, Tupac or Big. Cause I mean, me, you know, I'm West Coast. I'm with the West, baby. That was what I was vibing with, you know. Cause nah, when you know what I'm saying, when the what really kicked the beef off, yeah, I was West Coast for sure, because what really kicked the beef off is you know what I'm saying, it's true. It's true. It's true what that dude said. You know, it is. It's true what my man said. The songs start off that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Hit 'em Up came out, like, yeah, he knew he was finished.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie knew he was finished.
I don't think he
Yeah, he did.
did. Why would he go?
He knew he was finished. Cause I mean, for somebody to start the album off like that, he don't care about nothing you feeling. He don't care about one feeling you having. For somebody to start the album off like that, I kid you not. Like, nah, my man knew he was through.
Mm,
That's the truth. Let's get some hearts in the corner for Hit 'em Up. Cause what?
I don't know.
Biggie
Kept
got
trying.
he got knocked out the era when that came out. Cause I'm gonna tell you, anybody start a song off like that, they don't like you.
Do people listen to it? Do people know the song?
Do people know Hit 'em Up?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Do people know Hit 'em Up? Let's get some hearts in the corner for Hit 'em Up. For the people who know the song Hit 'em Up by Tupac, I know y'all know it. Don't do me like that. I know y'all know it. Cause what? Hit 'em Up is the game changing, like, that is the most aggressive song that really just go at another man's soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just start the song off talking about that's why I slept with your girl. Come on, man. Let's what? And then, man, yeah. What's up, Watson? But yes, like, y'all, man, look, y'all got to feel me. Cause I mean, Who Shot You definitely felt like it was personal. No matter how much they say, oh, it was made before, nah. It show was released after. So you tell me, my man. But nah. The Hit 'em Up, man, whatever. It's hard to it's hard to play that though. Cause you know when you play that, you mad at somebody. And that's the truth. You was mad at somebody. You was getting into a mental state to where like you ready to go tear something up. Cause if you playing Hit 'em Up before you go to work, your boss better not say nothing to you. He better not start his day off with good morning. He better just go and let you pass. Cause you might tear up the office listening to that Tupac on the way to work. Man, shout out to the people that do listen to Tupac on the way to work though. Let's get some hearts in the corner for the people who listen to Tupac on the way to work.
How hype are you trying to be?
I mean, it depends on what you're listening to, though. You might, you know what I'm saying, you might trying to get your money making mood on, though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily got to be about the beef, though. You know what I'm saying? You might need to get in hustle mode. You know, you can't be sleepy when you first show up on the job, though. I know a lot of people do it. It sucks, but, you know, sometimes, you know, that car music, that set the tone for how your work experience gonna be. If I'm just gonna be honest, though. You know what I'm saying? If your vibe is tight, you gonna go in there and you gonna handle it. But sometimes you might need that extra boost though. Or sometimes you might have had a bad day the day before. And now you gotta come in there on a different vibe. So now you got that Tupac on. And you telling yourself, I wish a mother would say anything wrong to me today. Today can be the day, homeboy. Cause that's when you listen to that Tupac before you go to work. That's for sure. That be the vibe you want. Now have I done it? Sure, absolutely. Especially when my boss came talking crazy. Put my headphones on, and yeah, I went to a couple Tupac selections for sure. Cause he had me messed up. But nonetheless, who do y'all prefer, man? Tupac or Biggie Smalls? Because, dude, I tell you, I think they did. It was orchestrated to get rid of him. Because if he took over the East Coast, it wouldn't have been no room for other artists. Because the ones that didn't want to get down wouldn't have had a career. I know that is crazy, but it's the truth though. They had to get rid of them to make music different. Because now that they're gone, everybody's okay with all these new rappers and all this new stuff is going on. But shoot, the biggest person of our time is the Iceman himself. I kid you not. That young man is the biggest of our time, the Iceman himself. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say his name. But the Iceman is the biggest of our time. I'm talking about these albums is hard to come out right now. Dog dropped his 3 piece and music ain't been right. I don't care what people say. Cause yeah, I know what the next one gonna be too. Ooh, I know what the next one gonna be. Yeah, I know exactly what it's gonna be. Cause yeah, we going classic, but next time we gonna go current. And I tell you, I can't wait for that one. Cause that one just did it. And I gotta think of a way to not. I don't even know. Yeah, no, nah. Yeah, we gonna use their names. Ooh, we gonna use their
Yikes.
names, and I'm gonna be ready for it too. Cause I know it's gonna be flooded. Cause yeah, after this one, I ain't dropping till I'm dropping on my day off Wednesday. I think I'm not gonna do. I think it's this next episode Wednesday. So I hope people subscribe up and be on the lookout for the very next live. I think I'm gonna do it Wednesday, 10 a.m. Standard Eastern Time. Y'all figure out the time zones everywhere else, but ooh, this next one, it's gonna be the one. I got it. But in the meantime, between time, for the Tupac fans out there, let's get some hearts in the corner for the Tupac fans out there, as well as the notorious big fans. Let's get some hearts in the corner for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Get some hearts, some flowers, all that stuff over there. Because it was two good artists, two great artists that, what I'm saying, fell victim. So for those who are watching, hopefully we get some hearts. I see ain't really been too many hearts on this one because they don't know who to get a hearts up to. But I would say do what your heart tell you and give up them hearts for Mr. Tupac Shakur. But yeah, my next one, we gon' we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it live. We gonna get into it. This next one, yeah, definitely gonna we gonna get into it. Cause yeah, I'm doing this classic one right now though. Because for all the Tupac fans, all the Biggie fans, I'm trying to see who's who. But I think I'm definitely gonna go current on my next one. So after today, you ain't gonna see me for a couple days. Cause I'm gonna have to prepare myself for what's gonna happen on this next one. So I'm gonna vibe a few more minutes. We Tupac's in the lead, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see nobody log in and say nothing about Biggie. I even tried to get some hearts for Big. They ain't nobody put no hearts up for Big. Like dang. I tried to help Cash. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. We ain't got no East Coast fans on right now. Anybody on the East Coast? Let's get some hearts up for the East Coast. Just the East Coast in general. Oh, they ain't messing with the East right now. Okay. Yikes. What you want me to tell her? You want me to call her and tell her how much of a Tupac fan you are?
Who are we calling?
My mama.
Why?
Because that's what somebody came here and said. Retail food ventures. Pop in and say, call your mama. I'm going to call her. And I'm going to tell her I met the biggest Tupac fan ever. Hmm. Appreciate you for stopping through. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button. Because yeah, that's what I'm going to call my mama and tell her. At Retail Food Ventures. Hopefully they subscribe to my channel. Because they told me to call you and tell you that they're a big Tupac fan. I know how to have fun on here too.
Mm-hmm.
They like to pop in and play. I play right along with you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
He must didn't know I was here for it.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have. For all he know, I could have been listening to Tupac before I got on here. He ain't even consider that. But nonetheless, all my Tupac fans, make some noise for Tupac. Let's get some hearts in the corner. Let's get a couple likes on the top. Let me know you're watching in real time as we vibing and chilling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to know a little bit about the people who join in and view this live broadcast, episode number 3. You're kicking it live with me, yours truly, Ronald Age. And I tell you, doing this thing live is different than anything you could ever do here.
Mm-hmm.
It is much different than anything you can do because people say some of the darndest things.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Some of the ones that, when they do decide to talk, they say some of the darndest things. But, people be people, and that's what I say. 'Cause they've been coming in and going out, and coming in and going out, trying to get the big group for Tupac and Biggie. Was that a roast?
They make a jerk roast.
Yeah, that might do something. See how if they show it to the end.
Fancy.
That might do something later for the people who be hungry. Around about dinner time. But yeah, today's debate. Tupac or Notorious B.I.G. I think they've been scared of that one. In my head, I thought this was gonna be a big one. I thought everybody came in was gonna leave their choice because I know it's a lot of hip hop fans out there. For the hip hop fans, hopefully we see some hearts in the corner for y'all. Yeah, the hip hop fans is not active right now, but that's
No.
okay. Yeah, I think what I'm saying. Maybe this one might be too classic, but I thought this would be a well-known battle that
Who did they
everyone
pick?
talks about. Well,
Or did
Tupac
it?
is winning.
Oh, I don't say.
I ain't seen nobody
Did
pick
they
Big.
drift off into something else?
Nobody said Big. Only
Mm,
my man say you got to give respect though, cause Biggie carried the era.
mm.
I know that was something. Cause I was like, what?
I mean, to each his own.
We can't even get no hearse in the corner for Biggie. And I've been waiting too. I ain't no hearts for Biggie. Like, dang. Make me wonder how many people coming here is not fooling with the East Coast. But yeah, you ask me, West Coast all day, baby. West Coast all day. hmm But yeah, I got the next opponent though. I got the next one. Cause yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring it up to date on this next one. And what I got to say about this one, ooh we. I hope people tune in Wednesday between 10 and 11 a.m. Cause I ain't exactly sure exactly when I'm gonna come on, but yeah, when I come on this next one, I'm going straight for the jugular,
Mm-hmm.
taking no prisoners. Because this next one, it's gonna be the one that people gonna want to be a part of, and I'm gonna be here for it. I'm telling you, the hearts in the corner for my peoples. Just because you're feeling awesome, so hearts in the corner. Guess they ain't feeling awesome either. It's all good though. Tupac fans, Biggie fans, trying to see. which way do it land right now? Tupac is definitely in the lead, 3-0. Not one Biggie fan, which is shocking though, because I just knew for sure. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna get them real East Coast people that was gonna come in and represent, but I guess that ain't happened yet. But we still got time to see. Which do you prefer? Who would you say is your favorite? Tupac or Biggie Smalls? Cause yeah, I would like to think that it's not just all Tupac fans though. You know, for the morale of the stream, I would like to think that the vote will be evenly dispersed or somewhat close. Maybe not, because a lot of people prefer Tupac over Big, but it's an open debate, baby. So let's see, who would it be? Will Tupac be victorious? We gonna stay tuned and find out. So far, 3-0. hmm So starting to get hungry now. Had to be in for almost an hour in. Starting to get a little appetite going on here. That's for sure.
I can see that.
But I'm gonna go on and close this segment out. We're gonna declare Tupac as the winner, 3-0, and it's been fun on this stream. But I'm gonna grab me a bite to eat. So to the next one, stay tuned, stay present, and stay blessed. Till next time, catch you later. Cut.